Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light?
What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to my American Horror Story Season 7 After Show. We are discussing Midwestern Assassin, or as I like to call it, plot twist after plot twist after plot twist after plot twist. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I still got a bit of a cold. But I am here for you guys, so we're all good, I guess. I gotta tell you, for the most part, I was sitting there throughout the episode like, oh, I was right. Nope, I was wrong. Oh, I was right. Nope, I was wrong. We begin the episode from Ivy's point of view. She is at one of Kai's rallies, and then all hell breaks loose. There are shots being fired, and we pan to Allie with a gun. So my initial thought was, okay, I was right. Allie's gonna go batshit crazy and kill everyone. And if y'all seen the end of the episode, that is definitely not what went down. After the opening credits, we go back to the scene where Meadow is at Allie's house saying, it's a cult, your wife isn't it, your babysitter, etc, etc. I'm not gonna lie, the timelines throughout this season have been so, all over the place that it's kind of hard to keep up with. And last episode, I assumed that Meadow was dead and that, one of the cult members killed her. But clearly, I was very wrong. A lot happened between Allie and Meadow. She snuck into the house, she rescued Meadow, untied her, she was in the garage, they escaped just barely, and Allie takes her to the restaurant. Allie wasn't too sure that Meadow was telling the truth, so they sat down and Meadow explained everything, including how the clowns were able to come and go from her house. And I don't know if this was bothering anyone else throughout the season, but I just really wanted to know what the point of that truck and the dead birds were, and we finally learned a little bit about that. It was pretty much just to make everyone paranoid. The trucks were just water trucks. Apparently, all the people that were in the cult were just poisoning their bird feeders and killing the birds in that way, and then plopping them against the lawn throughout the city. So we know that the cult is not only going after Allie, but they're going after several families, basically trying to scare the entire town. In this episode, we also learned why Ivy hates her wife so much. Basically, Allie was the one who gave birth to the son and didn't let Ivy forget it. Of course, with the breastfeeding, always calling her son my son and not their son, that's when the hatred started, and it just built and built and built up until Ivy couldn't take it anymore. Apparently, Allie voting for Jill Stein was the last straw. Ivy is obviously a little bit reluctant to join the cult, but Kai uses this little thing called blackmail to pretty much get her to do his bidding. Kai is certainly one smart son of a bitch. Anyway, at one point during the episode, Kai is campaigning. This was before the whole shootout thing went down. And during one of his campaign speeches, this woman, who I can't remember her name, she decides to call him out. Says that he is using fear to control the people. And I was like, damn, this woman is badass. She might give Kai a run for his money. Alright, now let's go back to Allie and Meadow. I know this is going to be confusing, but just try to keep up here. After Meadow finally convinced Allie of this cult and that her wife is in it, etc, etc, she decides to take Meadow to the therapist to hide. And the first thing that came to my mind is, well, she's dead. Allie basically dropped her off there and said, explain what's going on to this therapist, and I will be back in 2 hours. She decides to go to that political lady's house for some help. The lady actually believed her. Unfortunately for her and for Allie, the clown cult shows up there to kill her. And not only that, they made it look like a suicide. I was like, damn, this cult's got everything going on for them. This cult seems pretty unbreakable. They really know their shit. Kai is definitely one hell of a leader. I think the coolest moment of that scene in that house, though, was Allie was actually hiding out in the bathroom, and one of the clowns goes in and sees her. Allie definitely recognizes right away that it was Ivy. But the clown cult ran off, so that was that. Allie returns to the therapist to find out that she is gone. Basically, Meadow was like, I have nothing to say, and just dipped. And at that point, I was like, hang on, did Meadow just straight up play Allie? Back when Meadow was explaining the whole cult thing to Allie, she told her that she was in love with Kai. We also learned that Meadow was pretty jealous of Ivy and the way that Kai talked to her, so she ended up calling out Kai. At that point, we had seen that it looked like he was plotting to kill her. However, American Horror Story left some shit out for the end. More on that in a little bit. Cut back to the rally that we had seen at the beginning of the episode. Allie shows up there, and at first we don't really know what's going on. We're thinking, okay, Allie's about to shoot Kai, but she runs into Meadow at that rally. Meadow quickly scurries away and goes right up to the front, and it turns out that she is the one shooting all the people, including Kai. Allie tries to stop Meadow from shooting any more people and tries to get the gun out of her hand, but then Meadow decides to kill herself for love. And that's when we learned how fucked up shit got. Kai planned the whole damn thing. from start to finish. He told Meadow to tell Allie that they are in a cult and to act really terrified. He told her to go to that rally with a gun and to shoot him. Not kill him, but shoot him so that there's enough fear in the town to make him ruler. So yeah, all the casualties happened and Meadow killed herself, but Allie had the gun, and that's when the cop showed up, and it really looked like she was the one who did it. So basically now Allie just looks like the crazy lady who believes that there is a cult that went on a rampage and shot a political guy. So really everything worked out in Ivy's favor. All she wanted was full custody of her son, and she knew that she wouldn't be able to get that because Allie technically gave birth to the son, and that would look good in the courts for Allie's favor, you know, unless Allie went crazy and is spewing things like there's a cult and then shooting political candidates. So yeah, this episode done fucked me up. There were so many plot twists that I did not see coming personally. I'm gonna give it 5 twisty heads out of 5, obviously. What a roller coaster ride. And on that note, I'm gonna end the video here. If you liked it, please give it a big ol' thumbs up, and you can subscribe if you want to. I'm not gonna make you do it. Join me. And I will catch you guys next week.